10 cities, a limited budget. Which city gives you the most experiences for the least cash? We'll count down to it. This list is based on 2025 to 2026 travel costs for accommodation, meals, and transport. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments which budget-friendly city you'd put on this list, or where in Europe you're most curious about. And hit subscribe and join our community of explorers getting practical travel guides on exceptional destinations around the world. First up on our list is Krakow, Poland. Krakow is a city with a rich history. Its centerpiece, the main market square, is surrounded by Gothic towers, Renaissance facades, and the energy of street performers, but unlike many popular European hubs, costs here remain refreshingly low. Krakow is consistently recognized as one of Europe's better value cities, with budget travelers often managing daily expenses in the low 10s to mid-30 euros. For those seeking more comfort, mid-range hotels typically range between 60 euros and 90 euros per night, giving you solid options without making a dent in your wallet. Eating well doesn't mean overspending either. From plates of pierogi and hearty soups in casual restaurants to quick street food, meals are generously portioned and affordable. Public transport is cheap, but much of the city is best enjoyed on foot. Wander the lanes of the old town, head up to Wawel Castle, and enjoy the castle courtyards and gardens, completely free with sweeping views of the city. Next on the list is Budapest, Hungary. Budapest is a city where grand architecture meets everyday affordability. One of its signature experiences is the thermal baths. The Széchenyi complex, with its yellow neo-Baroque facades and warm outdoor pools, offers relaxation at a cheap price. Thermal bath entry fees are modest and fit neatly into the city's overall daily budget, which guides put in the low 20s to mid-40s range for backpacker-style travel. When evening comes, nightlife is just as kind to your wallet. Ruin bars, quirky, mural-covered spaces inside abandoned buildings, are the place to be, with drinks usually only a few euros. Dining is inexpensive too, whether it's goulash, fried langos, or a slice of chimney cake from a market stall. Public transport is cheap and straightforward, but many of the best sites, like the Danube Promenade, can be explored for free on foot. At number 8 is Vilnius, Lithuania. Vilnius offers a calm and affordable capital experience where history and value intersect. The Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is compact and easy to explore on foot, with narrow cobblestone streets and colorful facades. Vilnius is compact and budget-friendly. Dorm beds and low-cost guest houses are widely available, and many guides place a budget traveler's daily costs in the mid-20s to low 40s range. That leaves plenty of room to enjoy the city's culture without spending heavily. Meals are also inexpensive, with local dishes typically costing anywhere from a few euros up to about 8 euros at casual spots. So you can enjoy hearty fare and still keep within budget. Many of the highlights are free or low cost, from climbing Gediminas Tower for panoramic views to wandering the artistic Ujupis Republic or relaxing in Bernardine Garden. At number 7 is Bratislava, Slovakia, smaller than Vienna but full of character and cheaper to explore. It's a place where charm doesn't come with a heavy price tag. Meals are commonly around 8 to 12 euros in casual spots, letting you try hearty Slovak dishes without overspending, and accommodations including hostels and mid-range hotels can often be found for under 50 euros per night. Because Bratislava is compact, you spend less on transit and more on simple pleasures like a coffee or a museum visit. Landmarks such as the striking Bratislava Castle and the quirky Blue Church are just a short walk apart, and both are unique photo stops you can enjoy with little or no entry cost. Perfect for pairing with a half-day trip from Vienna, an hour by train. At number 6 is Zagreb, Croatia. Zagreb stands out as a capital where you can enjoy authentic culture and daily life without the inflated coastal prices. The city buzzes around Ban Jelačić Square, its central hub, with locals meeting for coffee and street performers, adding to the atmosphere. Mid-range hotels commonly fall in the 50 to 100 euro range, which background sources highlight as solid value compared to coastal towns. For meals, you can expect typical dishes at casual restaurants in the 8 to 12 euro range. A great tip is to stop by Dolak Market in the morning, where inexpensive fresh snacks double as an easy budget meal. The Museum of Broken Relationships offers a unique, thought-provoking experience, while the colorful stalls of Dolak Market and the charm of the upper and lower towns give you plenty to see without overspending. Zagreb gives Croatia's culture inland, cafes, markets, and museums without coastal prices. If you love cafes and markets, Zagreb stretches a small budget further than the coast. As we continue uncovering these exceptional destinations, hit subscribe and join our community of explorers getting practical travel guides. At number 5 is Bucharest, Romania. Bucharest delivers big city cultural life at small city prices. Luxury hotels range between €70 and €160, while mid-range choices hover around €50 to €100, letting travelers enjoy comfort without overspending. Dining is equally easy on the wallet. Simple local meals can be as low as around €5, and a full dinner in traditional spots like Krakow often costs far less than in Western Europe. Public transport is one of the best value systems in the region, with single rides priced at about 63 cents and day passes available for roughly €1.40. Exploring on foot is also rewarding. The Lipscani district offers colorful street art, contrasting architecture, and plenty of free sights. For a mix of nightlife and daytime charm, many visitors split time between Lipscani's energy and a quieter residential area. At number 4 is Riga, Latvia. Riga offers Art Nouveau elegance at local prices. Nearly a third of its buildings display intricate facades, giving the city a refined atmosphere without the high costs of Western Europe. Off-season hotel deals often fall between €50 to €70, making it easy to stay comfortably right in the heart of the capital. Food is just as budget-friendly, with casual meals typically around €8 to €10. For a taste of local life, the vast Riga Central Market is free to enter and packed with atmosphere. Another highlight is climbing St. Peter's Church Tower for panoramic city views. And if you need to head farther than walking distance, public transport costs about €1.60 per ride, keeping daily expenses low. At number 3 is Belgrade, Serbia. Belgrade strikes a balance between grit, history, and low-cost fun. Casual meals often run about €6 to €8, with plenty of spots serving hearty stews or cevapi. When the evening starts, nightlife is a central part of the city's identity. Drinks at the famous splavs, floating clubs on the rivers, typically cost around €3 for beer and €5 for cocktails, so you can experience the atmosphere without draining your wallet. Transport makes the city even easier to enjoy. Public transport has been free since January 2025, meaning you can hop between neighborhoods without spending a cent. During the day, highlights like Kalemegdan Fortress and the Sava Promenade offer panoramic views and rich history, all at no cost. And if you plan to party in Belgrade, budgeting for a late-night burek or cevapi, just a few euros, is a smart move that travelers treat as a tradition. At number 2 is Tirana, Albania. Tirana has quickly gained attention as one of Europe's most budget-friendly capitals, mixing Mediterranean sunlight with everyday affordability. Mid-range hotels commonly list in the €80 to €110 range, while stylish boutique options can dip lower, giving travelers plenty of comfortable stays without pushing costs high. Dining is just as manageable. Casual meals come in around €12, and coffees or snacks rarely top €2, making it easy to enjoy Albanian flavors throughout the day. Public transport fares are tiny, around 40 cents per ride, and the city's highlights are central and walkable. Key stops include Skanderbeg Square, the Pyramid, and the Ethem Bay Mosque. For a quick escape, day trips to nearby beaches can be booked for under about €20, which is why Tirana makes a great low-cost base if you want to add a beach day along the Albanian Riviera. At number 1 is Sofia, Bulgaria. Sofia has earned its place as Europe's cheapest EU capital, where everyday costs stay well within reach. Hostels often start under €25 a night, while casual local meals cost about €8, leaving plenty of room in the budget for experiences. Public transport is another highlight. A single ride costs just 82 cents, and a full day of unlimited travel across buses, trams, and the metro is roughly €2.05, making it one of the most affordable systems in Europe. Sofia delivers big cultural sites for pocket money prices. The golden domes of the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral are free to admire, and the city's compact center keeps must-see landmarks close together. For fresh air, take the quick, inexpensive lift toward Vitosha Mountain for panoramas and short hikes within minutes of the capital. Planning your trip wisely makes the difference between spending more and experiencing more. Traveling in the shoulder seasons, April to June and September to October, keeps costs lower and crowds lighter, so you can enjoy these cities at their best value. You don't need a big budget to experience Europe's history, nightlife, and food. These destinations prove that. If you want the best value, consider pairing Balkan and Eastern capitals together. Trains and regional buses are inexpensive, and linking cities makes a memorable trip without big expenses. Which city on this list surprised you most? Share your best budget tip in the comments, and if this helped you plan a cheaper trip, give it a like and subscribe for more.